You hear about these incredible, mind-blowing AI models all the time, right? But have you ever stopped to wonder how they're actually built? The programs that power everything from our chatbots to code assistants? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how it's done. So, get this. To give an AI its basic, foundational knowledge, we're talking millions of dollars. But to teach that very same AI a super specific job, that can be shockingly cheap. How on earth is that possible? Well, that's the big paradox we're going to unpack right now. It really all boils down to a simple two-step journey. First, you build this massive foundation of general knowledge. Think of it like a digital library of, well, everything. And then, once you have that, you teach it a specific skill to do a particular job. Let's dig into that first step. Okay, this first phase, this is the big one. It's the multi-million-dollar foundation, and the official name for it is pre-training. This is where all the magic, and a whole lot of money, really gets spent. So what is pre-training? Honestly, it's like sending an AI to the biggest library in the universe, the internet. It's not learning how to do any specific task just yet, nope. It's just absorbing. It's soaking up all the patterns, the grammar, and the context of human language. And listen, when we say vast amounts of data, we are not kidding around. The AI is fed this absolutely staggering diet of information. We're talking entire libraries of books, billions of websites, news articles, tons of software code, and even online conversations. It's an amount of text that's almost impossible to imagine. So, with all that data, what is its one and only job during this phase? You'd think it'd be something super complex, but it's actually incredibly simple. The AI gets shown a piece of a sentence, like the sun rises in the, and its entire goal is just to predict the most likely next word, which is, of course, east. Now, here's the aha moment. By doing this billions and billions of times on every topic you can think of, it's not just memorizing. It's forced to actually learn grammar, facts, context, and even the subtle art of reasoning, all just to get better at that one simple task. And that brings us right back to that hefty price tag. This whole process is a computational marathon. It takes weeks, sometimes even months to finish. And the cost? Yeah, it can easily skyrocket past $10 million for a single training run. It is a monumental investment. So after all that time and all that money, what do we actually have? Well, we have a genius, but a genius with no job. And this really gets to the heart of the problem with a model that has only been pre-trained. Let's just ask the question, right? If a model has read pretty much everything ever written, what can it actually do for you? Can it answer your questions? Can it write that email you've been putting off? The honest answer is not really. At least not in a way that's useful or reliable. So here's the bottom line. The pre-trained model is incredibly knowledgeable, for sure, but it's not useful yet. It's a generalist with a ton of raw intelligence, but it has no idea how to actually apply that intelligence to any real-world tasks. And this is where that second, much, much cheaper step comes into play. It's called fine-tuning. This is the key that unlocks all of that amazing latent potential. What fine-tuning does is it takes that giant generalist brain and gives it a specific purpose. We take our pre-trained model and we just continue its training, but this time we use a much smaller, super specific set of data that's designed for one particular job. And this can take a bunch of different forms. For example, instruction tuning teaches the model how to follow your commands. Domain tuning can make it an expert in a really specific field, like medicine or law. And chat tuning, which you've definitely seen, is what teaches it how to be a helpful conversational assistant. This right here really shows you the transformation. On the left, you've got that raw general model. But after a little bit of fine-tuning, that exact same foundation becomes a specialized tool you probably use every day, like ChatGPT, or a coding assistant, or a customer support bot. Okay, so to make this crystal clear, let's use a simple analogy that I think perfectly captures the difference between these two stages. Think of it just like this. Pre-training is like going to school, getting your high school diploma, maybe going to college. You're building a very broad base of knowledge about the world. Fine-tuning, that's the on-the-job training that turns you from a knowledgeable graduate into an actual expert in your specific field. And this table just lays it all out. Training, or school, is all about building general intelligence with massive amounts of data.
It's long and it's expensive. Fine-tuning, or job training, is all about creating a specific skill with a small, curated data set. It's way faster and way cheaper. So at the end of the day, training gives you a foundation, but fine-tuning gives you a useful tool.
So you might be asking, which one is more important, the foundation or the specialized skill? And the answer is neither. They are an inseparable partnership. It's all about how that powerful foundation meets real-world function. Ultimately, it just comes down to this. Without that massive pre-training, there's literally no intelligence to work with. But without fine-tuning, you just have a powerful brain with zero practical skills. You absolutely need both. It's not one or the other. And that's the whole journey, right there in a nutshell. This two-step process, building a broad foundation and then specializing it for a specific job, that is how we transform a raw, general artificial intelligence into the practical, useful AI tools that are starting to change our world. It really leaves you with a fascinating question, doesn't it? The foundational, raw intelligence, it's already here, and it's getting more powerful every single day. So the real question for all of us now is, what jobs, what new skills, and what incredible purposes should we teach it next?